Development at the state capitol just into our newsroom tonight. The Arizona House Ethics Committee says Democratic Representative Leezah Sun violated ethics rules. They just issued their final report investigating Sun, who faced a slew of accusations from fellow lawmakers, including allegations she threatened to kill a city staff worker in Tolleson. The report found Sun committed a pattern of disorderly behavior. It's now up for the state house to decide on any disciplinary action she should be facing from here. You can count on us to keep you posted.